built for speed, I was made to last, 'cause I'm going nowhere and getting there for fast. Well, I've been down on my luck, but that's okay. Can't be nothing up ahead but shiny days. I know that life has got its ups and downs. I'm tired of feeling like a one-eyed clown. That's why I'm going nowhere and getting there fast, hoping and I'm praying I don't run out of gas. I was built for speed, I was made to last, 'cause I'm going nowhere and getting there. When my engine is hot and my fan is blowing, I don't kiss enough ass to get nothing going. I'm running wide open, I can tell you, son. Along the way, I had plenty of fun. That's why I'm going nowhere and getting there fast, hoping and praying I don't run out of gas. I was built for speed, I was made to last, 'cause I'm going nowhere and getting there. I'm going nowhere and getting there fast, hoping and praying I don't run out of gas. I was built for speed, I was made to last, 'cause I'm going nowhere and getting there. Well, I'm going nowhere and getting there fast, hoping and praying I don't run out of gas. I was built for speed, I was made to last. I'm going nowhere and getting there for fast.
Hi y'all, welcome to Beef Jerky Unlimited. This is our Dundee location. Why don't we go in here and kind of check out what the beef jerky experience is all about. Not only do we sell beef jerky in packages like most companies do, but we have a whole experience of where people could come in and get that old-fashioned feel with full-size pieces of meat that are about this wide and this long, and then go in there with tongs and a paper bag and pick out whatever looks good to them. Let's do it. Grab a bag, pair of tongs, nice disinfected tongs. I think I want some Cajun today. Oh, look at that. That is awesome. Another one of my favorite flavors. Where's it at? Ah, honey teriyaki. Go in here, get a nice big old-fashioned piece of honey teriyaki. And that's what most people do when they come up here to Beef Jerky Unlimited. Is a lot of people come in on their vacation. This is their one stop. Bring their kids for the total beef jerky experience and down-home cooking that we try to provide.
Alrighty, welcome back, race fans. I see Juanita, Diana, my brother, Beth, Dennis, several people in chat. Here we are again. 2 races left tonight and next week for the GRaceland Shootout Series. Sponsored by 5-Star Beverages. Season 4, round number 12 here at Pocono. Pinocchio is what I call it. Presented to you all by MaxspeedTV. Myself, Joshua Medlock, up here. Going to call the, of course, heats and the 50-lap feature race for these guys. 125 miles. Already got that pre-race analytics pulled up here again this evening. An air temp of 78, a track temp of 94. Of course, as the usual, 3 sets of tires. However, tonight is going to be, of course, 75% fuel. You'll run about 28 to 30 laps roughly. Pit road here is 55 miles an hour with a pace speed of 75. Taking a look here at the point standings coming into this afternoon. Well, Daniel Holloway does have a commanding lead over Adam Robertson. Of course, with all the points they can get in one race. Of course, Daniel has a bad race, and then Adam has, you know, a race that is untouched, and he can gather every single bonus point he can. Well, Adam would be in fighting, striking distance for next week at Daytona. Myself and my brother will be up here calling that action together. My brother recently just got iRacing, and he's been helping me out with a couple of tracks that he's got, super speedways mainly, but glad to see he's out there. But with that being said, Adam, I would say still in striking distance, but has a very long road ahead of him. Eric Blount in third, probably can't catch up to either Daniel or Adam. He is set in third. It's going to be a battle for third and fourth here for sure, with fifth right there with them. Eric, Billy, Robert, all right there together. Eric with 13.79, Billy with 13.04. Robert Lynch Jr. with 12.90, Brian Neff in 6th at 12.82, James Napier in 7th at 12.71, David Duke in 8th at 12.29, Chris Akers in 9th at 11.39, and Reddy Bledsoe unable to make it here tonight but he is going to round out our top 10 and 10th at 11:38. David Cox at 11th at 10:10. Richard sudden death there in 12th. Hopefully he ain't very sudden death here tonight at Pocono. He is set in 12th at 960. Philip Temple's in 13th at 945. Brandon Murray in 14th at 764. Rich Blake in 15th at 602. Austin Evans in 16th at 559. Tommy Delago here in 17th, 454. Rob Yost Jr. at 18th at 430. Whoa, what happened there? Double Rob Yost Jr. That should not have happened. However, a little bit of a mix-up with the names on that one. Paul Bilson, though, will be in 20th at 403. I'll get the correct name for you there at 18th and 19th here before we get into race time here tonight. But it looks like we've got about 12 drivers out here right now. Eric Blount setting up at the top spot here in practice. Qualifying will be coming up next, folks. You don't want to miss it. This should be a good race here at Pocono. They can do a lot of racing side by side and drafting as well. So we will see exactly, what the outcome is and who can pull off the victory here tonight. But we're going to step aside and play the national anthem provided by Madison Rising. So hang tight, folks. Qualifying will be underway when we come back.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket treadland, the bomb busting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land under the frame, and the home of the brave? Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in name, the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save this land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
Alrighty, folks, qualifying is underway, and of course, qualifying it sets. From what I understand, it sets the order for the heats or something like that. Anyway, they are also going for the beef jerky unlimited pole award, which we do have that right there here at our beautiful stream deck that I got up and running here again. So it's just a press of a button and we can throw everything out there to y'all. Of course, we'll talk about that golden record giveaway coming up here in just a little bit. Coming up next week at Daytona, some lucky fan out there will win a golden record based off the when Elvis was in Hawaii for that Aloha tour thing that he did back in the, I believe it was the 70s. I'm not quite that old, so I don't remember it, but anybody older than me that remembers Elvis, well, there you go. Anyway, we'll talk about that, and of course, we got the prayer and the gentlemen start your engines here tonight, as well as always. But it looks like right now, Eric Blau is up at the top spot here in qualifying in that number 60. He is looking to grab, I believe, what will be another Beef Jerky Unlimited Pole Award here. We'll go over here and look at it, but I believe this will be his, I believe it's his third one. Yeah, it would be his third one, and of course it would be back to back if he can manage to pull it out. David Cox out there on the track in that 119. We'll see if David is able to knock Eric off of that top spot. It looks like Billy Stanley pulling into his pit box here, setting in third. Daniel Holloway on the track. He's going to be done here tonight in qualifying. Adam Robertson as well. So David Cox has completed his. So Eric Blau is going to be our Beef Jerky Unlimited Pole Award here again tonight. Let's go ahead and get Mr. Eric down here real quick. Eric, buddy, got a copy?
Copy.
Hey, man. Well, this is your third Beef Jerky Unlimited Pole Award, and what a way to go out the regular season. Back-to-back Beef Jerky Unlimited Pole Awards there, buddy. Congratulations again. I know we are getting into the first heats here tonight, but we got a minute. It is Pocono. How do you feel about the track, buddy?
It feels pretty good. I mean, it's going to be a really interesting night. You know, the time's going to be really close. The draft's going to make a little bit of difference, but not a huge.
Yeah, I mean, it is going to be a little tricky. It looks like you guys are going to do 6 and 6 of heats or something like that, it looks like. So, still a pretty good size field. Draft definitely in these cars here at this big 2.5 mile track. Got to be probably a big key. What do you think the tires are going to do here, bud?
Yeah, you're going to have to take care of them. You know, you definitely can wear them out. I mean, this thing gets tight after a couple of laps. And, you know, we can get about 25 to 28 laps on gas, so it's going to be conserve that right front.
Oh, yeah, definitely. All righty, buddy. Well, like I said, congratulations on yet again another Beef Jerky Unlimited Pole Award here tonight, buddy. Hey, good luck out there and have some fun there, Eric.
Thank you, sir. I plan on it. You guys have a great time in the booth.
You too, buddy. All right, well, here we go. It looks like James Napier going to be up the top here. Sudden Death going to be on the outside in second. Chris Akers third. Billy Stanley in fourth. Eric Blau going to be starting fifth. Paul Bilson going to be rounding out the 6-car field here in heat race number 1. Of course, it is going to be one lap here. No cautions for the heats. So heat number 1 will set the inside grid. Oops, and I'm going to have to put that off of there. We'll set the inside grid next to that yellow line. Of course, our winner of heat 1 will be our pole sitter as well. So we'll see what happens here tonight. Looks like Everybody out there chatting it up and talking about me and Aloha and Elvis. Well, we got it all out here tonight, folks. Yes, sir-ree. Here we go. Green, boogity, 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 folks, for Heat Racing #1 here tonight. It looks like 5 laps is what they're going to be doing here at Pinocchio. Well, Pocono. I really love calling it Pinocchio because it looks like Pinocchio's nose. If you look at it from a top view, out of turn number 1 we go. What is turn number 4? Well, there is no turn 4 here at Pocono. Just 3 turns, the Tricky Triangle. James Napier up at the top already. Suddeth right on his tail. Akers, Stanley Blount, and Bilson all right there together. Boy, this is going to be some awesome close driving out here tonight for the 50-lap feature for sure. Brendan out there here tonight. How you doing, Brendan? And with coming down to 4 to go, James, well, he's going to lead the lap, but it really don't matter in the heats. It's all about who can stay out front and who can win the heats. Just try to stay with these guys. A lot easier to see 6 cars than it is to see 63 cars. Let me tell you, my brother knows all about that. Right now, everybody's hanging in there. We'll just keep an eye out. There is a turn 4th. Turn 4th? I don't think there is a turn 4th. There may be a turn 4, but not a turn 4th. Dennis Hansman out there to Extreme Racing TV. Whoa! Eric Blount thinking, hey, I might take this a little 3 wide, but he did not do that just yet. Now, you're right. There's technically is 4 turns. I mean, if you consider pit road, but these guys won't be coming down pit road any in the heats. I can't promise you anything. They come out of turn number 3 and they get all Spinner, Rooney, and Booker T. Then they may end up sliding down pit road, but man, what a battle already up front. And Eric is going to go back here. It looks like he's battling with Suddeth here. Oh, sudden death, as we like to call him, or I like to call him here. Oh, no, and everybody but one person, people, actually is going to make it through that. Eric Blount and Chris Akers. Let's get a MaxspeedTV rewind here tonight and check out this flipperoonie here going on to Suddeth, and it actually looks like it started, right up ahead of them here with James Napier and the 8 at Billy Stanley, and it was just on like Donkey Kong. Whoa! Whoa! The 0 of Paul Bilson. Wow, that kind of reminded me of the Orion Priest wreck that happened. Oh, man, and Suddeth's got some damage as well. Ouch! No rubber duckies in the heats, Brendan. No rubber duckies. Eric Blount up at the top here with Chris Akers now on his tail in that Reese's number machine. I always say, if he can keep it in one piece, it won't become a Reese's Pieces. And it does look like he's got some damage up there on the front of that Reese's car here. Oh, yeah, look at that front end damage. Holy smokes. Well, he's in a Reese's half a piece here, so it's not fully in one piece. With 1 to go, Eric Blount, our beef jerky unlimited pole award winner, if I could speak, is out front, but Chris right there onto his outside here. Jam squared. Yep, jam squared. A big shout out to 5-Star Beverages out there for coming on board, sponsoring the series this season. Here we go. Coming out of turn Trace here tonight. Turn number 3. Eric Blount gonna win heat race number 1. Eric Blount is going to be our pole sitter here tonight as well. Let's get him down here. Eric, buddy, got a copy?
Copy.
Hey, man, well, 5 laps just kind of showed what is going to hopefully not look like out here tonight. But, man, you guys are going to be close driving. But congratulations on winning heat race number 1 here tonight, buddy. You are going to be our pole sitter, technically. So, awesome job on that. Now, with 5 laps into it, how do you feel?
I feel good about that. I mean, that's an awesome thing. I mean, we get the pole, we get the first pit stall. That means a lot here at Pocono.
Oh, yeah, it sure does. Now, of course, heat race number 2 here will be coming down here in just a second. We've kind of already talked and kind of got an idea of what's going to happen out here tonight, Eric, so I'm not going to keep you any longer. Just congratulations on, of course, the BJU Pole Award and winning heat race number 1, buddy. Good luck out there here tonight, man. You're going to be starting up front, so good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Hey.
Yeah, some of them fast guys had trouble in front of me and handed it to me, so.
All righty, buddy. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Well, that is Eric Blount. So let's go ahead and get up to the top here with our heat race number 2 grid. Larry Wayne Rayborn, Robert Cruns Lynch. We call him Crun, so Robert Lynch is going to be on the outside of him. Wow, it totally skipped. I may have to... my mouse. All right, Adam Robertson going to be starting in 3rd. Daniel Holloway in 4th. Popeye, David Duke, they're in 5th. And David Cox, Battle of the Davids, right there, 5th and 6th. They're respectively here in the super late model. And, oh, man, well, we already seen what can happen when 2 drivers get connected together, and then everybody is very close together. We'll see here what happens in heat race number 2. Then we will definitely get, of course, our heat 2 winner up here as well. Love you, Mom. All right, well, here we go in just a minute. Coming out turn number 3 here momentarily. We've got about 16 watts. You get 3 likes, folks. Please hit that like button here for the GRaceland Shootout Series and 5-star Beverages, Beef Jerky Unlimited. I know I'm forgetting a few out here tonight, but I do appreciate all of the sponsors out here for everybody. We'll get to those here in just a second. Performance distributors. Here we go. Green is out. Boogity, 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 folks. We're heat racing number 2 here this evening. 5 to go. Oh, it's going to be all about who can have the momentum again here and kind of keep that super late model ahead of the other ones. But the 28 here making some, I guess, some noise, as well as the 26 of Daniel Holloway. He's going to try to make some noise here early. You know who the smart one is out of the bunch? Is the 119 of David Cox. That's who the smart one is. He's kind of holding back a little bit. He's like, all right, well, if they get connected together up there, and I'm just going to hammer down and go right through them all, and I'm going to win heat race number 2. That's not a smart, that's a smart idea. The 28's going around. Adam Robertson and David E. Duke. Oh, Popeye didn't he didn't use enough spinach out there here tonight. Oh no, he's gonna get caught up in it. He's gonna have some damage out there as well. Man, oh man. Well, dude. Out there in chat, how you doing, Bomb Dude? I still getting these nicknames all situated together. That's, you know, going to take me still a little bit, but glad to see you out there in chat here tonight. Hopefully the sounds are okay for everybody. If not, let me know in chat. We'll get them fixed. That a duck? Yeah, okay, y'all might be talking about the yellows or the rubber duckies, as I like to call them. It's a heat, so we don't have no rubber duckies, but, you know, maybe they could use a big box of crackers out there. That'd be all right. You know, have a little snack, you know. It's a duck. I figured it was. All right, well, Cruns up at the top here. He started in second onto the outside. Has brought Daniel Holloway started in fourth. He's up to P2. Larry Wayne actually started up at the top here, and he is kind of back into that third spot right now. David Cox has made his way. You see, he's made his way from sixth to fourth just after the little incident there, and found his way into the top five. Now he's probably hoping that Wayne, Larry, and Daniel and Robert, they can get into one another, and you know, David can just kind of coast on to into the victory here tonight. Popeye right back here to 44, just trying to hang on. He knows the race is a lot longer than 5 laps. They do also have 2 fast repairs, and we do have 2 green-white checkered attempts if it comes down to them. So I do have to bring that up, as that is, of course, part of the race. But right now, Cruns, he's got Holloway pressing the issue up here. We'll keep an eye out on Holloway and Cruns to see if Cruns can keep our points leader at bay here tonight. And it looks like the 26 of Holloway is going to look to the inside here. In through the tunnel turn, out of turn number 2. Turn 2 is the tunnel turn. You'll probably hear me say that several times here tonight. Just kind of throwing that out there for everybody. What's the tunnel turn? Well, that would be turn 2. So if I say tunnel turn, that's turn 2. There is also known as Long Pond straightaway. I believe that is in between turn 1 and 2. There goes one to go. We got to idle up here still for the win, for the lead, whatever you want to call it. Holloway and Cruns. I'd wreck Holloway for a Klondike bar. Holloway knows it. No. Now, if I was out there racing him up, I may door him a time or two. Oh, a little bit close there, Holloway. You almost took out the Cruns. Roy Orbison, it is virtual, however, it's computer-based. However, these are real people out here racing. So the racing, it's about as real as you can get without stepping foot inside of a real race car. And out of 2, Holloway is going to pull a nasty on Cruns. He's going to win it here tonight. He's going to win heat race number 2. Let's go ahead and get Daniel out here tonight. Daniel, out of turn number 3, you pulled a little nasty on Cruns there, buddy. Nice win out here for heat 2, buddy.
That was a good tight battle, that's for sure. And I just wanted to apologize to Adam. I didn't show nothing that I touched him, but I guess he looped it right in front. And I feel bad because I don't like doing that at all or anything like that and get caught up like that.
Well, I mean, it's part of racing. You know, everybody's going to be, you know, neck and neck here tonight for sure, Daniel. I mean, these cars, they're just the way they're designed. You guys can stay pretty much neck and neck with one another. That could be good and a bad thing, especially if you get caught up in something and you're not technically one of the 2 drivers that either started it all or it was just right there. Could mess up your night pretty quickly.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And then, you know, like I said, just that, I guess it was just like a baby touch, I guess. And that's all it took, I guess, right there in the wrong spot going into that turn. But, you know, yeah, I apologize to him and everything already. I hate doing that. I don't like that. I don't know. It's just that little touch, that little kiss, that Hershey kiss.
Yeah.
You know, that's all it took. But you know, these cars are very, very tight or touchy. So, but well, starting up front here, so it's just let's close her out.
Oh yeah, definitely so. And of course, everybody can see that on the tail of your car. A kiss of this that cracks me up every time I see it, Daniel. So.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we've got a really good race ahead of us, I think. I mean, we got a pretty good field out here. Looks like about 12 cars. So, you know, these cars, it may look like a small field and 12 cars, but you guys are going to put on a show, I believe, like there's 43 super late models out here tonight. So, I think it's going to be interesting here for Pocono.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's a tough 12 cars. So even though the car count's a little low, but you still got some good tough drivers in here. So anything can happen. One small turn, one mistake, and you're going from first to 12th.
Oh yeah, definitely so. All righty, Daniel. Well, awesome win out here for heat race number 1. Get ready for the 50-lap feature here coming up, Daniel. Good luck out there, buddy.
Thank you, thank you.
Yep. All right, well, that was Daniel Holloway here, and of course, our pole sitter here tonight, winning heat race number 1 is going to be the 60 of Eric Blount, but we're going to step aside here and play the prayer. And gentlemen, start your engines here tonight. Hang tight, folks. We'll be right back.
Lord, we come to you tonight. We want to thank you for another day of life. This is the day the Lord hath made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Lord, thank you for these keyboard warriors who have gathered on the iRacing event tonight. I pray you'd be with them. I pray you'd deliver them from cramps and carpal tunnel. I pray you'd watch over them, Lord, whether all they've got's a little joystick to get them around or they got a full racing simulator. I pray it'd be a level playing field. I pray you'd help them tonight as a common man gets to go around the high banks of Daytona. Talladega gets to battle it out in the Coliseum at Bristol. Lord gets to get their Darlington stripe on this year. I pray you'd give them courage, give them nerves of steel, give them the line to put down the drive tonight. I pray you'd watch over them, give them horsepower under that hood, give them grip in those tires, and most of all, keep the wife and kids away while they're trying to play. In Jesus' name, boogity, 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 amen.
All righty, well, there is the prayer. Now, like I said, folks, a big shout out to, of course, everybody who made these videos and stuff happen out here. A big shout out to, of course, all the sponsors. 5-Star Beverages out here, the title sponsor, Performance Distributors, Speedway Illustrated, Beef Jerky Unlimited. And if I forgot some, I do apologize out there, but I think I got them all right here. So big shout out to everybody out there. And, of course, a big shout out to all the fans out there. Well, here we go, folks, coming down to the final 35 or so seconds here. Of course, please keep your thoughts and prayers out there to the people affected by the wildfires in Hawaii, and thoughts and prayers out there for everybody that could soon be affected by Hurricane Idalia headed into what the Big Bend of Florida. So just wanted to throw that out there for everybody. But here we go, folks. Gentlemen, start your engines.
Start your engines. Woo!
You think the last week was quick? Well, I think that one was just a little bit quicker. All righty. Maggie Schwab, I did see we had a person leave. Juanita out there. I seen that she had left. So, Juanita, glad to see you out there in chat here tonight. We've got 17 watching at 8 likes out there here, folks. I know we can hit 10, 15, 20 likes out here tonight for these guys, and I know these guys are definitely going to put on a show. But let's go ahead and get them on the actual grid here tonight for the race. And this is the way it's going to stack up here at the start, with all 12 of them out here now for the 50-lap race. Eric Blount up at the top spot with Daniel Holloway going to start on his outside here in second. Chris Akers third. Crines there in fourth. Billy Stanley is going to start fifth here tonight. Larry Wayne Rayborn sixth. Sudden Death Richard Sudduth seventh. David Cox in eighth. James Napier ninth. And Popeye David Duke in 10th. Paul Bilson in 11th. And Adam Robertson is actually going to start at the tail end here tonight, riding shotgun there in that that 12th spot. So would not still count out Adam by any means necessary. So, you know, just because he's starting back there in the back, folks, Adam Robertson can and probably will make his way up to the front. All righty, here we go, folks. The bomb dude. Yeah. Hopefully everybody down there in Florida and Hawaii and, of course, everywhere else, not just those two places, but everywhere, you know, stay safe. And, you know, it's, you know, getting peak into hurricane season. And know there's going to be stuff starting to form down there in the Atlantic and the Gulf and the Caribbean. So, you know, it's about that time. Everybody buckles down and gets ready. Not only for that, but for this out here tonight, the GRaceland Shootout Series. 5-star Beverages Season 4, round number 12 here at Pocono, Pinocchio, Tricky Triangle, whatever you want to call it. Presented to you all by MaxspeedTV. Coming out of turn number 3 here tonight. That pace car will dive off to the safety of pit road. Eric Blount will be in control. Here we go, folks. The number 60-26 up at the top here and into in green. Buggity, folks. We are racing here tonight at Pocono. And the 8 and the 126. Oh, the 1 and the 8 were 3 wide here, folks. And it looks like that 3 wide is not gonna stay 3 wide. It's gonna drop back down to that side by side as Adam Robertson picking them off a 1 by 1. Already up into that well fight now. The tube, Larry Rayborn. I told you, folks. I told you. He's Adam ain't gonna stay back there too long. He's like, nope. I gotta go up here and I gotta race it up with every. Oh no, we got a driver going around and we got a yeller. We got Billy Stanley. Whoa. We got our first rubber ducky here tonight. Yellow rubber ducky. Not what you play in the bathroom with either. Well, what happened to Billy? Oh, out of turn number 3. Oh, Billy. Hey, bud. Did you know there is a wall there? That car of his get loose. That is going to be the biggest kicker. Oh, he got up a little close to the wall coming out of turn number 3. It looks like it might have got a little either tied on him or it got a little loose and kind of slid up the track a little, but I believe that wall said, hey, come give me some lovin's, and boy, he sure did. He popped it a good one, and a good one he gave it. And he goes spinning. Good job by. Oh, I thought everybody was going to get around, but the number 2 of Larry Wayne Rayborn going to catch some net code off of that, and that is going to give him some damage, and then he's going to give the wall some lovin's here as well. Ouch. Yep, and Billy is going to come down pit road here, as well as probably most of the drivers, I would say. No, Nutteth, Papa, Runs, Adam, all like David. All right, so looks like our top 7 did not come down. As for everybody else, Holloway, Akers, Napier, Larry and Billy, they all decided they wanted to go ahead and come down pit road, and looks like the lights were off for a second, and I guess the admins decided, no, can't go back green that quick. So they have added another lap here. So when the lights, when the pace car and the cars come to the stripe here, the lights will go off once more. Bub. Oh, man. Lori, I don't know if it's affected by rising gas prices or not, to be honest with you. It's this day and age, I wouldn't be surprised. That's a good one, though. Oh, man. Well, as we have entered our first yellow here tonight, we're going to go ahead and talk about that gold record here. There it is, folks, right there. That gold record will be given away to a lucky fan out there in chat next week. Not tonight, but next week at the conclusion of the race. That will be presented to, like I said, a lucky fan out there in chat. I believe, don't quote me on it, but I believe, I don't know if Billy bought it or if somebody else bought it. It was donated. I don't know. Regardless of who got it or what, that is going to be given away. And what a beautiful, beautiful record. You know, that would go with any collection. Whether you're an Elvis fan or not, that would be good to go with any collection at all. But stay tuned next week, folks. That will be given away at the conclusion of the race and the broadcast. We'll get Billy or Richard or whoever it is up here and give that record away. And that is going to be a nice record to go with, like I said, a collection. And I've got a few collections that I've got here, mainly autographs, but that would be nice to have. I guess just hanging up on my wall somewhere. I didn't really grow up with Elvis, but you know, I know who Elvis is. He had a lot to do with a lot of lives growing up with other people and everything. So Billy, okay, Beth out there saying, okay, so Billy did buy it. Billy and Liz bought it. Okay, so I was right. All right. Well, see, I did notice that Billy had posted it on his Facebook, but I wasn't for sure. So, but okay, so big shout out to Billy and Liz out there for buying that. So, yeah, big shout out to both of them. Oh, where is Liz? I don't see her in chat here tonight. Oh, I'm sure she is down there somewhere. All righty, folks. Well, here we go. Come to lap number 5, and Eric is on the loud pedal. We are back in the way here tonight at Pocono. And it seems like I have been talking here for the last 30 minutes, and I haven't shut up. Oh, he served with Elvis in Germany. Oh, okay. Well, oh, the 44 of David Duke Popeye. Got a little squirrely there. I think you might have put too much spinach in that one. I don't know if you can not ever get enough spinach. Oh, get a little dicey back here, fellas. Man, oh man, I gotta say though, what a race they're already putting on. Whoa, Billy, stay off the apron there, brother. You already smacked the wall once here tonight. You don't need to turn it. Oh, we got the two of Larry Wayne catching a little bit of the wall. It looks like a little bit of single file going on back in the back. Gotta get up here to Cruns, Billy, Ryan, Adam. These guys are right there together. And oh no, Billy, I think he might have got bumped. Oh, and I think he did get bumped by somebody. I don't know by whom, but we could just blame it on somebody. I guess we'll blame it on Daniel here just to see if maybe I'm correct on that. Let's see here if it was Daniel. No, it wasn't. See, I blamed it on the wrong driver. That was actually the 28 of Adam Robertson. That was right there on his tail. And I believe it was just a combination, too, of Billy kind of slowing down, and then Adam was right there and couldn't get woe down far enough, and that sent Billy all the way back into that 12th spot here. Yep. Nope, no ducky on that one. And Eric still leading the way. He has been up front since the race began. David Duke Popeye from 10th to 2nd. Old Sudden Death 7th to 3rd. Runs 4th. Well, he's sitting right there in 4th. Adam Robertson 12th to 5th. Holloway 2nd to 6th. Bilson and Akers are kind of going back at it back here with James Napier. We've got 7th, 8th, and 9th right here together. Larry Wayne Rayborn right there in the 2 in 10th. David Cox back here in 11th, and Billy Stanley is kind of back here out by him's lonesome. Whoa, sudden death. He almost a little bit went left too sudden there. All right, bomb dude out there. You have a good night out there too, buddy. Stay safe and rest up. Wish you was out here racing with the guys out here tonight, but getting a little bit spread out now. Still got a little bit of battling. Runs and Holloway right here now together. Looks like Holloway gonna dart to the inside. Coming down to turn 1. We'll see if Holloway can get around the Cruns safely, or if Cruns is gonna give him the old chrome horn, as we have already seen several times out here tonight. Of course, just to let everybody know here, it's not my rule, it's the league's rule. They encourage that chrome horn to be used if a driver won't get out of their way. And they will use it. Trust me. They will use the chrome horn to move somebody, and it is up to the driver being moved to either move safely or in a situation to where they can get turned to either save it or, well, do an old Booker T of a spin-a-rooney. So that is one thing that I've learned with these guys. They are not afraid to use them at all. Anyone ever recovered from 2 crashes and 1? Well, I don't know. I cannot answer that question honestly, Lori, because I have only been broadcasting these guys for about 6 races now. The 7th race will be next week, so I kind of took over right in the middle of their season. So I honestly don't know in the time that I've been broadcasting, possibly. Oh, somebody back there getting a little friendly with the wall here, and that might have been either Paul or James. Nope, nothing wrong with a little bit of chrome horn. Nope, ain't nothing wrong with that at all. Well, the top 3 Got a little bit of a gap now to Adam Robertson back here into that 4th spot after starting. Well, you guessed it, folks, dead last up here in the top 5 into that fourth position. Daniel started started up into 2nd, and he is back just inside of the top 5 in 5th. Chris Akers there in 6th in the Reese's One Machine. They do, like I said, have a couple of resets out here tonight. A couple of drivers has already used at least one. That would be Larry Wayne and, of course, Billy. And it looks like Billy has got some left of front damage here. Let's check it out. It looks like he may be having some turn issues. Oh, yeah. A little bit of a crinkle cut fry there onto that left front of that 8 machine. Taking care of a business. Hound Dog Racing number 8. Needs to be at least it ain't a curly fry. We can deal with the crinkle cut, but at least it ain't a curly fry. If it was a curly fry, Billy might be in a little bit of trouble. Yeah, we're only on lap number 12. Well, yeah, lap number 12. We'll be finishing out here coming to lap 14. Or taking lap 12. Yeah, something like that, yeah. Anyway, I get what you're saying. Had a long night and a long day, so. Math with Medlock out here tonight ain't going to be a good thing. Y'all's going to be able to get me confused so easily. All right, Robertson, Holloway, Akers. We'll keep an eye out on these 3. It looks like they're trying to mix some chocolate out here tonight. Some kisses, some Hershey's Kisses. And whoa! Adam! I think he might have got a little scared there. You seen Holloway behind him, and now Adam's going to have to kiss this, literally. So now Adam is in between a Hershey's Kiss and a Reese's machine. Hey, he's the s'more in the middle. He's the marshmallow. Well, he was. Now he's not gonna be. I come up with some weird stuff, folks. So, oh, we got a yeller. Oh, it's a rubber ducky. Oh no, and it's it looks like that would be sudden death out here. Oh, he did the same daggum thing Billy did. He come out of turn number 3 out here tonight, and I guess he was like, well, since I haven't gave the wall any loving out here tonight, I better do the same thing. So out of turn number 3, he does, and well, he did. Boy, he kissed it too, and he decided he was going to ride it a little bit too, and man, he did. He popped up top of it, rode it a little bit, and he popped back down, and oh man, he went right into that inside wall too. Whoa, yeah, that was right. That was all by himself out here tonight. Yeah, he just lost it coming out of turn number 3. All right, well, Sudeth is going to have some damage out there. Now, that was a yellow. Now they're going to have to, it looks like, catch up to that dreadful pace car out here tonight. But, hey, we got a little bitty green flag run out there here this evening. So we'll see probably some more drivers come down pit road here, I would assume, after we come back around here. So well, yeah, 1, 2, 3, yeah, about 5 lanes. And now if you count the apron here where they're at right now, you would probably be able to do 7 or 8, but not counting the apron, yeah, it's about 5 lanes wide, roughly. Yeah, Yeah, that wall definitely will sneak up on you for sure. When I was racing with a guy, one of our, well, he'll be soon to be broadcasting over here at MaxspeedTV. His name's Jeff Dotson. I always blamed the wall. Every time I would hit it, I always blamed it on Jeff. I called it the Jeff Dotson wall. So every time somebody hits it, I'll be like, yep, hit the Jeff Dotson wall, because, you know, he's moving it in to help him, not us. So that's, yeah, I call it the Jeff Dotson wall. Yeah, it's, it'll sneak up on you. Bubble wrap. Well, maybe in this case, they need to have either some Gorilla Glue or some Gorilla Tape. Oh, Flex Tape, Flex Tape. Oh, that wreck was sponsored by Flex Tape here tonight, folks. Grab me some Flex Tape. Works like Gorilla Glue. Yeah, we've had a couple of them. All right, everybody on pit road here, man. Pacing at, almost said Phoenix. Pacing at Pocono here tonight. All right, now for the way we go. James is going to be the first one out on to the racetrack here from pit road. Eric Blount over the top, up at second. David Duke third. Adam fourth. Daniel fifth. Chris sixth. Wilson seventh. Sudeth in eighth. Stanley ninth. And Larry Wayne Rayborn in 10th. Runs in 11th. And David Cox. Got David Cox right here. He is. He is right up in front of the leaders, but he is not our leader. So looks like he will probably, I believe, get around that pace car here coming up momentarily. Well, let's go ahead and get with our first interview here tonight. How about we pull up Popeye David Duke here tonight? David, buddy, got a copy? David, got a copy?
Yep, we're here.
Hey, buddy. Well, you started back toward the back here tonight, but you find yourself third here. We still got a ways to go out here tonight, buddy. How you feeling out there, man?
I'm feeling pretty good. Just figuring out the car. I started out practice. I was about 3/10 off, and we learned a little bit in practice, and just trying to learn a little bit more here and see what we can do here in the race.
How much spinach did you put into that 44 car here tonight?
Enough.
All righty, David. Well, all jokes aside, man, good luck out there. Hey, man, you never know what's going to happen out here tonight, David. So good luck out there to you, man, and we'll see what happens.
Hey, plug your stream here on my stream.
Well, hello, everybody, on David's stream out here tonight, MaxspeedTV, Joshua Medlock. How's everybody doing? Come over here and tune in to me and David at the same time, folks. Watch my view, his view. Hey, we can have it all. Thank you, David. Do appreciate it.
You're on YouTube, right?
Yeah, I'm on YouTube.
MaxspeedTV on YouTube.
MaxspeedTV on YouTube. Yep. All righty, Dave. Well, good luck, buddy.
10-4.
Yep. All right. We'll get him. Hey, I think that was the first time I have ever done that. Ever. Wow. Okay. Well, that's kind of cool. Well, if anybody out there jumps in from David's channel over here, that would be that'd be awesome indeed to see. Yeah, you got James, Blount, Duke, Bilson, Stanley, Sudeth, Rayborn, Lynch, Robertson, Akers, Holloway, and Cox. Cox is actually on a pit road. So we've only got 11 drivers out there coming to lap 19 here, folks. Here we go. Pace car is off and away. And coming into the Geico restart zone. Here we go. James didn't even wait for the green. He didn't have to. Here we go. What a jump by Eric Blount. What a jump by Paul Bilson. Man. Billy even got a pretty good jump there as well. Jeez. Hello, front row, my old friend. I have missed you again. Sorry, had making stuff up off the top of my head here, folks. And what? Yeah, I mean, golly, it looks like Eric. Yep, he is gonna take back over. Paul right there behind him. Jeez, man, they took off like, I don't know, like, I don't know, I'll think of something. No, probably not. No, probably not. I can't sing a cappella, so if I had music, it'd be a little bit better, but yeah, I will just stick to what I know, and that's making sure these guys put on a show. And as they're going to come around the 119 here, David Cox, everybody, whoa, David, whoa, David. Well, he might give me a heart attack, and I think he almost gave everybody out there from sudden death on back a heart attack as well. Here we go. Paul Bilson now up front. Looks like Eric has not. Whoa! We got a yeller. Oh, man. We got a yeller. What was this yellow rubber ducky about? Oh, no. This is not what we wanted to see. It looks like the 44 and the 8. Looks like get connected together here. It looks like Billy Stanley right there with the 44 of David Duke. Looks like maybe some contact there between them. Could have been some net code there as well. I mean, these cars are a touchy-feely type of ordeal, so we'll see what happens here. And, well, right there you can see maybe a little bit of a gap, but, man, that was so close. Definitely going to upset David Duke. And then Billy, oh, that was definitely some net code there between them two, as we're going to see here. You see how that 8 pops up, net code, and definitely some contact between them. But, oh no, that's definitely going to be a hard lick. So, nope, that wasn't no net code there. That was just an unfortunate scene of circumstances there, and there's where the 2 gets involved. So, the 8 to 44, as well as the 2 of Larry Rayborn, going to get involved in this one. Billy is not having any type of luck out here tonight. Oh, show. Liz, there she is. Hello, Liz Stanley out here tonight. And let me go ahead and get to our shout-outs again here this evening, coming upon the halfway mark here in just a couple of laps. 5-Star Beverages, here, the title sponsor here, of course, Beef Jerky Unlimited. Both of them big shout-outs. Performance Distributors, as well as Speedway Illustrated. A big shout out to all the sponsors out there. Big shout out to all the fans out there here tonight. Of course, we have Diana, we got Liz, we have Beth, we've got my brother, we've got Dennis, we've got Maggie, We've had a few others out there. Rory Orbison, the 2023 out there. Probably not the real Roy, but might be the real Roy for him anyway. However, had Bomb Dude out there for a little bit. So I know we had a few more. Our mom, I know my brother's mom was out there. Why that? Just seems very odd calling her by her first name. He was out there. We had Lori Beth and Lori, so we have two Loris out there. So Lori out there as well, Lori and Lori. Juanita, Brendan Kennedy out there in chat too. So big shout out to, of course, everybody that is tuning in here on MaxspeedTV, and everybody out there that is that has come over from David's personal channel over here as well. I believe he streams on Twitch, either Twitch or YouTube, Facebook, one of the two. So big shout out to all of y'all. And you know, without all of y'all, without the sponsors, of course, without what, you know, all the admins do over here, and you know what Billy and Liz is, you know, doing, you know, what they have done, what they're doing, and what they're going to continue to do. Of course, you know, none of this would be possible. Of course, like I said, going to bring that up here, that golden record giveaway next week. Don't come out and chat, folks. Share it. Anybody has a chance to win it. So make sure y'all share the stream out there. I'll even get it up on YouTube tonight after the race here tonight. That way we can share it, get it out there. We get people out here watching, people chatting it up, share it. I don't care where you share it to. Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, MySpace, LinkedIn, whatever. Get it out there. Get people out here tuning in. Man, some lucky person is going to win that record. And if it wasn't for me living almost 4 hours away from Memphis, I'd probably go buy one myself. So I might have to contact Liz and Billy and send them the money and have them go get me one just so I can have one. Yes, Elvis's gold record. Yes, beautiful, beautiful piece. Yes. Yeah, Roy, yep, Roy Orbison, yep. Yep, Roy out there in chat as well. All right, here we go. Coming to lap 25 here. Pace car's off and away. Paul Bill set up at the top. Now he's led 3 laps. He's going to be on the loud pedal. James thought he was going to go, and, well, Paul finally went. And Eric Blount is going to put himself back up into striking distance here. If James has anything to say about it, well, Eric won't get back up there. But we're going to go 3 wide. Whoa, buddy. Well, that got a little hairy and scary there for a second. A little bit of Three Stooges action back here with, well, that was with a bunch of drivers. Looks like we're going to have some Three Stooges going on again. That's the 8, 21, and the 28. 21, 8, 28. No, man, we got them going loose and goosey out here like ice. I think they're doing some ice skating out here tonight. Eric Blount, Paul Bilson going at it up top. Then we got a battle back here. David Duke, Adam Robertson, Cruns, Billy Stanley, Daniel Holloway, even Chris Akers is putting his 2 cents in. He's like, hey, I want a piece of this. And he don't mean a Reese's Pieces, folks. He wants a piece of the action. Oh, no! Paul Bilson on his lid again. Several drivers going to get involved in this one. James Napier, it looks like sudden death. Had a little sudden moment there as well. But, man, Paul not having any luck keeping that car on all 4s here tonight. That is the second time he has went topsy-turvy, and it looks like the 7 and the 00 definitely made some contact there, and that got the 00 bent out of all shapes here. Yeah, that time he actually looked like a curly fry right there. And that sent him up into the wall, and over the top he goes. And I believe he does. So, yeah, he does land back on all fours, but good Lord Almighty. Now we got to go check on James Napier and a sudden death here, Richard Sudduth, because this is after the 00 did what he did. These two continued on the path of wildness here, and Richard's like, get out of my way. And I think he moved James out of the way. Good job, James, of keeping it off the wall and not getting any more damage than what he already had. All right. Well, let's see here. Look, we didn't have anybody come down just yet, but we'll see here if anybody makes the dive to the safety of pit road. If they do or don't, we'll get somebody up here to talk with. I've been having fun calling the race and talking to Chad out there here tonight. But the agreement is got to do interviews under yellow at some point, so we'll definitely get somebody up here. And, Eric is going to stay out as well as Robertson. So, we'll go ahead and, I guess, get Adam down here real quick. Adam, buddy, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, well, it's been a crazy night out here tonight at Pocono. You guys, man, are neck and neck. We've had a couple of good green flag runs, but man, you guys are so close out here. It's just, something happens, you just really can't react. But what are you feeling out there here tonight, man? How do you close the gap between you and Daniel?
I've just been riding around for the most part, except for a little bit after that restart. I was getting jammed up behind them two, but other than that, I was saving fuel that first long run. So, and should be good to go now. Saved enough.
Okay, all right. Well, I know I've been talking about the points out here some, and I know there is a big gap between y'all two, but I know y'all can pick up some points too. So, do you think there is a fighting shot that you can bring home the championship?
If his computer dies right now and he don't get it fixed before next week, maybe. But other than that, no. I have one goal for tonight and next week, and that's to win the race. And I'd hate to be the person that's in front of me if he's there and want to go.
Oh, man. Chrome horn, maybe? Chrome horn?
More like chrome bulldozer blade.
Chrome bulldozer blade. All righty. Well, hey. It is what it is. I'm not going to stop you and say no. Y'all do what y'all do. I'll just come up here and call it. So.
But you know what? I don't think he can make it on fuel anyway. So.
A little bit of strategy, Cole. All right. Well, we'll find out.
I was going to say, I was even at like 0.5 to the good when I pitted on that last caution. So I don't know that he didn't come in, so I don't know that he could do it.
We're about to find out. We're going to be coming up on lap 30 here when you guys get the green. So, man, we're going to have 20 to go here before it's all said and done. Adam, good luck down there, buddy. Keep it going. Keep rocking it, man. I knew it wouldn't take you long to get up here toward the front. I don't know why, but I knew it wouldn't take you long.
And took longer than it should have. But just remember, I started dead last.
I know.
So just a little bit of change on the line for that if I could win the race.
Yeah. All righty, buddy. Well, Adam, good luck out there, buddy.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. All right, well, let's get him back up there to his respective room. And we'll kind of go through the grid here a little bit. We got Blount, Robertson, Lynch, Duke, Stanley, top 5. Holloway, Rayborn, Akers, Napier, Sudduth, Bilson, and Cox. That is in order where they're at. Only one driver is a lap down, and that is David Cox. Now, David probably hoping and praying for another yellow and that he's not involved in it. That way he can get back up on the lead lap and You know, maybe something happens in the race and David can bring it home into victory lane, or Paul could pull one out, or, you know, you never know. You really don't. Joshua Gillen out there here tonight. Joshua, how you doing? I actually talked to you earlier on Facebook, man. It's been a while since you've been in a race that I've called, but glad to have you in chat here tonight. Hopefully you are still on your way home from Florida, and hopefully your trip is being safe. Buddy, here we go. The pace car is off and away, coming to lap number 30. Eric can go at any time now, and he's going to be on the loud pedal. Green back out once again here tonight at Pocono. Tricky triangle, Pinocchio's nose, whatever you want to call it. We've got several names that I call it here, so we'll find out. It looks like the 28 of Adam going to fall back, the 26 of Daniel to the inside. That is, of course, our 1-2 punch in the points. Daniel in the top spot. Adam there in P2. Adam really wants to bring it home in the victory lane here tonight. We heard him, folks. We heard him live out here tonight. He said if he's right there and Daniel is up ahead of him, it's going to become a Chrome Hornet bulldozer. So we'll see. Out of turn number 3 here and across the stripe. 20 to go out here tonight, folks. Oh, 19 hours and 1,100 miles. Wow. That's all. We got a whole lot of racing going on out here tonight. You've had a whole lot of driving. Man, oh man, buddy. Oh, if I ever got to go to Graceland, speaking of that, Lori, if I ever got to go, the only 2 people that would be giving me the tour would be Billy and Liz. I wouldn't have any other people to give me the tour of it. No, we got drivers. We got a double whammy out there with the wall. We had James and Napier popping the wall, and then we had somebody else there giving it a little. Oh, yeah, and a Cruns out there, and I don't mean double whammy as in press your luck. They kind of pressed their luck a little bit too much on that one, and they whammied the wall, so. All they wanted to do was synchronize hitting the wall together. You know, that's all they wanted to do. All right, David Duke battling now. He's got Adam. Whoa, man, I don't know how Adam does it. And he took that daggum car all the way to the apron. Dang dear, and got on those little alligator rumble strips. And I don't know how he kept it down there safely, but he sure enough did. He is now still battling here of David Duke. He is not going to be able to get around him yet, as David is going to fight him there onto the outside. Daniel right behind the 44. Like I said, yeah, that would be the only 2 people that would be giving me the tour of Graceland. If they can't give me the tour, I ain't going. Plain and simple. Well, I gotta get over there first. I mean, it's quite a trip, to be honest with you. I mean, yeah, I live on the other side of Memphis. Live in Fort Smith, Arkansas, so I'm right next to the border of Oklahoma. So it's still quite a trip over that way. About 2.5 hours from here to Little Rock, and probably another 2.5, 3 hours from Little Rock to Memphis. So you're looking at about 5-6 hour drive. That's just to Memphis. That doesn't count anywhere else, you know, where y'all would have to go. So Harrison, yeah, I know exactly where Harrison's at. That's in Northwest Arkansas. Yeah, that's up east of Fayetteville, Springdale. Yep, I know exactly where it's at. Down there, down 412 actually. All right, Chris Akers, Daniel Holloway, Paul Bilson, Billy Stanley is coming back up through the field. We'll continue to watch the 8 because he is right there. Paul fighting the 1 here of Reese's 1, but Reese's 1 is going to overtake that spot there and go up into 5th. Got about 2 more positions before he would be right back up where he started, and he's got plenty of laps to do. It's 16 laps of this 2.5 mile tricky triangle, so anything's possible. Still got Adam and Daniel right there together. David Duke right up ahead of them, about 0.2 of a second between David and Adam, so it's fluctuating between 0.2 to, you know, about 0.3 to about, you know, maybe 1/10 of a second. So, and here comes Billy to the inside of the 00 of Paul Bilson at lap with a 15 to go. About 5 hours, yeah. It's the, whoa, Billy doing a little touchy there with Paul, but he knew where that car was, and he knew where Paul was, and he's like, hey, I'm here. They did not touch. They are okay. And I'm still keeping my eye out, though, on Adam, Daniel, and Chris. David still about 0.3 ahead of Adam. He is about 2.5 roughly behind now of Eric, Eric is going to cross the stripe, 14 to go, and that is going to be his 30th lap led here tonight. So regardless of what happens throughout the race, Eric is going to come away with the most laps led, and there goes David with a slide job maneuver up ahead of Eric Blau. Popeye up front here for the first time, and he keep it. Eric to the inside now, coming through the tunnel turn and on to, I guess, what you would call the back stretch. Seven hours. Whoa! We got, oh, David! No! Oh! That is not what I wanted to say. Oh, man. Looks like the 28 of Adam was right there with the 60. And very, very close indeed. And it looks like it started. And that is close. However, right there is where the 44 of David is going to go around with the 28. No, David up into the wall hard. I don't know how the 8 got around. However, a 95 of Richard is going to get a piece of the 44. That would be sudden death, by the way. Wow, what a drive. Man, that's quite the distance. There, Beth. Man. Well, folks, looks like Eric is going to bring, whoa! Adam did not come down. Daniel is going to stay out as well. So looks like Daniel did get that lap of lead. So Daniel, Adam, Chris, Paul, Billy, David is going to get the wave around here. So our top 5 did not come down pit road. Well, let's see here if we can get another interview in here real quick. Chris Akers, buddy, how you doing out here tonight?
Pretty good. How about you?
Well, I'm doing great. Yelling, screaming, losing my voice as usual, but you know, we're doing all right.
I feel like me missing all these wrecks out here.
Oh, I bet. Well, how is the Reese's the #1 machine out here tonight? I know you've still got, I'll go ahead and say it, so probably go throw the jinx on you. You still got both of your resets out there, it looks like. So it looks like it's going okay, but, you know, 12 to go. What do you think's going to happen?
Oh man, all hats are off the board now. We'll throw it to the wall and see what happens, and hopefully we'll come out with a win. But so far this Reese's been pretty bad fast on the long runs, so I hated to see the caution. I was hoping to stay green the rest of the way and maybe pass the top 3, top 4 guys and bring home another win again.
Well, are you going to be able to keep it in one piece?
Oh, I'm going to try. Give it all it's got to do it, but I'm still going to go for that win if I can.
Oh, yeah, man. Well, I already know Adam said it out here tonight. You know, if it comes down to the final lap, he's going to become a chrome horn dump truck or something like that. Are you thinking about becoming a bulldozer out there?
Oh, definitely. Definitely. We got to do what it takes, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely so. Well, you know, lights are off on the pace car here, buddy. We're not going to keep you, man. Good luck out there. See what happens. Keep it in one piece and not Reese's Pieces. So, man, this is going to get wild, dude.
Yes, sir, it will.
All righty, Chris. Good luck, buddy.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Yep. All right, folks. Sorry about that. Man, oh, man. Holloway, Robertson, Akers, Bilson, Stanley, Napier, Blount, Rayborn, Duke, Lynch, Studeth, and Cox. Everybody back on the lead lap. All right, John Black out there in chat. How you doing? Yeah, you're late, but hey, you can always go back and watch the broadcast, buddy. It's been a crazy race out here tonight. The 00, one of the drivers out here that just can't seem to keep it on all fours out here tonight. He's been on his lid twice. Once, I believe it was in the heat. Yeah, one of the heats, and then, of course, once in the race out here tonight. Hopefully he can keep it on all fours here this evening at the end and possibly bring it home into victory lane. That would be the 00. Of course, the 8, Billy Stanley, wanted to bring it home into victory lane as well. Let's just say all 12 drivers want to bring it home into victory lane. Here we go. Coming to 10 to go. That Ford Mustang going to dive off to the safety of pit road. There it goes. And into the Geico restart zone. Daniel is on the loud pedal. The 28 did not get a good start, but, whoa, Adam. Adam was looking to go down to the inside, but Chris was right there and not able to get him down there, to get it down there. All right, well, with a 10 to go, Chris Akers, Madeline, Adam Robertson, Daniel Holloway up front. right here. And we are going to hit that 9 to go mark. Whoa, one. Very close indeed. Gonna take a look here real quick. 5 cautions, 13 laps, 9 laps to go. 5 lead changes here tonight. I wanted to do that here real quick because I am gonna have to unfortunately close out ATV Go, bring it back up. We're gonna go ahead and bring it up here really quickly here tonight, as we do not want to miss anything. 26-28, 100. There is Paul yet again here tonight. Boy, that 00 like a catfish. He just won't go away out here tonight. He is right there yet again. And if I was rooting for anybody out here tonight, you know, late into the race, I would probably be rooting on that 00 of Paul Bilson, because, man, that dude, he's been driving the wheels off of it, literally. He even drove the lid off of it a few times out here tonight. So, with that being said, man, he is in striking distance, as well as Popeye and David Duke there in the 44. And we got a lot of drivers right here that is in striking distance, folks. We can't count out any of them. Even Billy, James, Kruns, I mean, they're all right here. Richard, a little bit further back. I mean, something happens to the whole field up here. You know, Richard's in striking distance. Larry at the tail end, he's in striking distance. So anything is a possibility. As I always say, expect the unexpected. And, well, with Adam being behind Daniel, I would expect the expected here at some point. Go, Billy. It's your birthday. We're going to party. Sorry, I had to. Everybody rooting on Billy, so I had to. I cracked myself up doing that. Sorry. Holloway, Robertson, door to door. We're door to door, 2 rows deep, folks. Here we go. 6 to go at the line. Oh, they're getting awfully dicey! No! Oh! I had a feeling something was going to happen, but I did not expect it to happen like this. I honestly thought it would happen maybe after the white flag. Oh, man. Okay, so what happened? As my brother would say, they wrecked. Well, we know that, but he's not in chat, I don't think. So we'll go with the flow here. So let's see here. We're on Adam. I think it actually began behind them. We're going to get on David Duke here. Oh, yeah. Actually, kind of began right with and around David here with the 1 and the 00. And see, as soon as I pick somebody, folks, they end up getting involved in an incident. All right, so what happened? Whoa, the 44 dove it right literally behind. Oh, contact is made to the 1. That sent the 1 right up into the 00. The 00 right down into the 28. And around they go here. We're going to go ahead and get up here to the 28. It looks like Eric somehow made it through that, but Billy did not. Billy gonna take some heavy damage here as the 28 was spinning, and Billy tried to get out of the way but just could not do it, and he is going to pick up some heavy damage after getting involved in that, and it looks like Suddeth might have picked up some as well. Suddeth, sudden death, has taken his car behind the wall here, folks. Thanks, Liz. I have a good time up here in the booth. I mean, I do take it serious. Don't get me wrong. There's a time for joking and a time for not. But you know, if you can't have a good time with the fans, can't have a good time just all in general, then why do it? You know, why sit up here and just call a race? Why not have a little bit of fun at the exact same time? And that to me is, you know, not only calling a good race, but, you know, making sure the fans are involved and everything. That's kind of why I do it. I know there's a lot of leagues out there that want to be all serious and professional and all that. I'm not a professional. I don't claim to be a professional. So I guess that's why I'm sitting here and not on NBC or Fox. So, you know, because, you know, I would probably end up doing the same thing on NBC or Fox. I think it would make it a little bit more interesting, to be honest with you. But, you know. Well, let's see here. We got everybody coming back out here. Looks like Billy is headed back out. He did, looks like he has used his fast repair, so he is unable to use another one. So he is going to have to stay with the damage that he's got. Now, Adam Robertson has used both of his, as well as David Duke has used both of his. Oh, let's see, Billy, David, and Adam is all out of fast repairs. Paul, James, Robert, Larry, David, Cox, Chris Akers all have one fast repair left if needed. I appreciate that, Beth. And Dinah thinks I would be on Fox. And Liz, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I really do. I try. All right. So this is going to be an unofficial GWC attempt. We are still under regulation. So the way it's going to be, if we go green the rest of the way, we'll go green, white, then checkered. Well, that'll be the race. It'll end under regulation. If we do have a yellow between now and the white flag, we'll rack them up, stack them up, do it again. People probably use resets and whatever else they do. Get them a drink of coffee. And I wouldn't advise going to the bathroom or anything because, you know, a 2.5 mile track is going to take you forever to get back around it. But, you know, we'll rack them up, stack them up, do it again, and then, you know, they'll try it again. We only got 2 attempts at it, so we'll have to do it in between now and 2 GWC attempts. So looks like Paul Pilson. Let's see here. Let's check on Paul's Smith and Wesson 00 here tonight. Maybe he can shoot off like a rifle out here tonight. And maybe drink him some coffee at the same time. The Black Rifle Coffee Company out there on that 00 machine. Maybe I need to get in contact with him and get me some coffee. I have to do that. Here we go. Pace car will dive off to the safety of pit road. Exactly. And Paul Bilson is on the loud pedal. Green is out. Can we get to the white flag before any mayhem ensues out here tonight? The GRaceland Shootout Series 5-star Beverages Season 4, round number 12, the regular season finale here at Pocono, presented to you all by MaxspeedTV, the season finale next week right here on MaxspeedTV, sponsored by 5-Star Beverages, with myself, Joshua Medlock, and my brother, Jeremy, will be up here with me to call that final race with these guys. So we'll see what happens here, man. We got a lot of maneuvering back here. We got Grunts, we got Reese's Pieces, Acres, or Reese's Piece. Not Pieces yet, but we got Chris back here. We got Holloway, we got Duke, we got Rayborn. Ooh, and he almost took out the back bumper of Popeye there at the 44. We got Cox and Billy hanging out back here. One to go, folks. Guess what? We're gonna figure it out here under regulation. Oh, that number 60 of Eric, boy, he was trying. Just unable to get around that 00. And, boy, that 00, Paul blocking the heck out of that track. Adam Robertson around the inside. Paul right there. Adam's got to make that car wide here tonight. Oh, Adam, he's going to go. Paul is going to go. Eric up to the front. Oh, we got him on their lids. Eric gonna win it here tonight. Runs will finish in third. James in second. Let's get a MaxspeedTV rewind, instant replay, whatever you want to call it here, because we've got to go back a little bit further here and kind of figure out what happened here. It looks like Adam went low, way low here. He got on the grass, and the 00 was right there. He was going to the outside, and you know, I'm not saying anything bad about Adam. Adam had to do what he had to do, but I think he took that 28 car just a little bit too low, got that car upset, and you know, with the 00 being right there, you know, he was just trying to make the pass, and unfortunately it took both of them out here tonight. But coming across the stripe, it's going to be the Viagra number 60 of Eric Blount winning it here tonight at Pocono. And as the top three is going to come to the start-finish line here tonight, they're going to get some pictures. We're going to get the top three up here for the MaxspeedTV post-race show. So hang tight, folks. We will be right back.
Hi y'all, welcome to Beef Jerky Unlimited. This is our Dundee location. Why don't we go in here and kind of check out what the beef jerky experience is all about. Not only do we sell beef jerky in packages like most companies do, but we have a whole experience of where people could come in and get that old-fashioned feel with full-size pieces of meat that are about this wide and this long, and then go in there with tongs and a paper bag and pick out whatever looks good to them. Let's do it. Grab a bag, pair of tongs, nice disinfected tongs. I think I want some Cajun today. Oh, look at that. That is awesome. Another one of my favorite flavors. Where's it at? Ah, honey teriyaki. Go in here, get a nice big old-fashioned piece of honey teriyaki. And that's what most people do when they come up here to Beef Jerky Unlimited. Is a lot of people come in on their vacation. This is their one stop. Bring their kids for the total beef jerky experience and down-home cooking that we try to provide.
Well, all righty, folks. So we are back. Going with Chad here real quickly. I do believe that Liz is keeping an eye out on who's doing the most chats and stuff throughout the previous broadcast and tonight and all thereof before we get into next week's championship race. Will be, of course, determined at the end of the broadcast. Yeah, we'll bring Billy up here. Heck, we may even bring Liz up here to give out that gold record there. We don't know who we're going to bring up. But anyway, we'll get to that here in just a little bit. But first and foremost, we have got to get our top three down here. And we are going to start here tonight with our winner here in the Victory Road here. Wow. That went a little bit too far. Eric, man, awesome job there in the number 60, man. It wasn't without a fight yet again out here tonight, man. It was different leaders throughout the whole race. You did lead the most laps, but man, just that being said, dude, talk about the whole race overall, and then the battle there, just trying to get back up front. You had the 00 up there with you. Adam was up there, and you had the 7 and Cruns, and everybody was just compiled there together to try to get to the, up front and the victory lane. Eric, man, we got to hear from you, buddy.
Oh yeah, it was a fun-filled night for sure. I mean, everybody was up on the field. First part of the race is pretty good. We got out front. We were just cruising, trying to just maintain, and then we had a caution, and some few mileage came into play a little bit in the middle of the race, and so some guys, started to back the pace up, save gas, and then we got that late yellow. I took my first set of tires with like 13 to go, and
Oh, gosh.
yeah, and I wanted to stay up front, stay out of any mayhem, so I just stayed out until I had to pit. And, took tires, and that battle at the end was freaking awesome, man. I mean, we were into the last corner 3 wide. I was on the outside, and I feel if I would have went out there, it wouldn't have made. So I broke hard, dumped to the inside, and they washed up, got at each other, got loose. I turned under them, was able to keep it off of them, keep it off the grass, and bring it on across the line for victory.
Yeah, well, and that's what all it takes here is just timing it just right. Hopefully, you're not caught up into other people's messes. But with you guys over here at Graceland, that front bumper, that's always in play. Y'all condone it. Y'all, what do y'all call it? Y'all
Short track racing.
Yeah, short track racing. This is what you don't get out of my way. I'm gonna move you out of my way. That's basically what it comes down to. So that kind of makes it a little bit different. Not used to calling leagues that do that. So, but hey, I love it because I know that chrome horn could always be in play at any point in time. So
That's it. I mean, I had a run on the 00. I think he had some damage on the nose. I was really catching him up at the end of the straights, and he threw a heck of a block on me one time. I did everything I could to keep the car off the wall, but we gathered it up and was able to bring it home. So it was a great night all the way around. I mean, we sat on the pole, won our heat race, and then we won the race. So I mean,
Yep.
we max points tonight.
Yep, you kind of swept the race out here per se with the stage. Y'all don't have any stages, but I think if there was, I think you'd have probably got it. So with that being said, man, awesome job out here tonight. We got the final championship race next week at Daytona. Oh my gosh, with these cars and the way these things are designed, man, you guys are going to be up people's butts all night long. I mean, it is going it's going to be insane next week at Daytona. I don't know what to expect there. I'm foreseeing what could happen there, but I don't know what to expect. But Daytona next week, bud. What do you expect going into that race? And final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate your win, man. Mike's yours.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's gonna be a clench your will, clench your teeth. Cinch them belts up. It's gonna be tight all night at Daytona because you can't really lay on the guy in front of you. Like the Xfinity cars or the next gen, where it's kind of flat in front. You can put it up against that guy in front of you and push. You can't do that with these cars. You know, if you get up under a guy too much, you're gonna lift his wheels off the ground, and that's gonna be the end of both of you tonight. So it's gonna be really tense with everybody trying to focus to get as close as you can to the guy in front of you without lifting him off the ground.
Yeah, and I noticed it with these cars as well. I think it's the Arca car or the Gen 4 car or whatever. I think they're about the same thing. You know, you get right up and underneath them, it lifts that back end up, and it could go south really quickly.
Really quickly. Yeah, I'm gonna give a shout out to the team. Wifey that lets me come out and do this on the weekends. You guys up in the booth, all the racers that we race with. I mean, there's a lot of respect between this. As you can see, we get along great here. I mean, everybody rubs fenders here and there, gets a little ruffled, but at the end of the day, we all family.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. So, well, any other don't forget sponsors. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that out there.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Viagra, Valvoline, Ford, and Hardline Racing. Thank you guys.
All right. Well, I was more thinking of the series sponsor, but then again.
Oh, well. My fault there, buddy.
But then again, I think you'll make it up for next week. So, all righty, Eric, we'll go celebrate your win here tonight, buddy, and we will see you next week at Daytona, buddy.
All righty, go eat me some jerky.
All righty, buddy.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you. All righty. Well, that is Eric Blount, our winner. Let's get back down here to the 7 of James Napier here tonight. James, buddy, awesome job grabbing the P2 out here tonight. It wasn't without a fight as usual. I mean, it seems like every week we come out here with the Graceland Shootout, and it's a fight, regardless of where you guys are at, whether it be Bristol, here Pocono, or heck, it could be Watkins Glen, and I'm sure it'd be neck and neck finish. So it just seems like it's a fight. So James, man, awesome job out here tonight, buddy. And talk about it.
Man, I was struggling. This is probably my least favorite track. I think at one point me and Lynch, we hit the wall. He hit the wall ahead of me, then I smacked it, and then I'm just like waiting for this race to be over. How I finished second, don't know, but man, it was fun. The car was somewhat fast on long runs.
Well, I mean, yeah, it looks like y'all did y'all did it simultaneously. Coming out of turn number 3, it seemed like that turn was kind of y'all's not bread and butter. What do you call it? Kryptonite out here tonight. I mean, it seemed like everybody that was coming out of 3 was either smacking a wall or riding the wall or something. We seen a couple of drivers out here tonight, not only in the race but in the heat as well. Paul 00. He rode the lid a few times out here tonight. In Pocono. I mean, you guys are up to speed out here tonight. I don't know. I don't know how you did it either. I don't know how anybody even finished the race out here tonight, to be honest with you. It was neck and neck. Great racing, but man, it was close indeed. What was your biggest struggle out here tonight, though?
Going through that little tri-oval, I couldn't figure it out. Like I would lose all my speed coming in and coming off, but 3 and 4 I was good. It's just that little tri-oval. For some reason the car would bog down and I lose all my speed, and the car would just get real tight, and that's when I got in Paul down there and won.
Oh,
They main 2, and it's just struggle. I only practiced for about an hour or so, and I just don't like this track, so I'm pretty happy finishing second.
well, hey, yeah, I mean, awesome job, buddy. You brought it up to into a podium finish. On a track that you don't like, and that's saying something. Seems like you've really learned the track. You know the car very well. So, hey, yeah, second place, not too shabby of a finish. One spot behind Eric, but hey, I mean, if Eric would have had a mistake, you'd have been right there, dude. So I'm proud of you, man. Awesome job out there here tonight, bud. I mean, it was insane. We do go to Daytona for next week for the championship race, bud. How do you feel about Daytona in these cars? And of course, any final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate?
Yeah, Daytona is probably my favorite track. I never raced these cars at Daytona, but Daytona is probably my second favorite. I'm looking forward to that one. Hopefully to finish in the top 5 in points. That'd be awesome. Shout outs. I like to give shout out to the broadcast crew, all of our sponsors that helps this league continue day in, day out. I like to give a shout out to my girlfriend, my 3 boys, Bentley, Carter, and Colin. I'm sure they're all ready to go. They're in bed, and I want to thank everybody for watching.
All righty, James. We'll go celebrate P2 out here tonight, buddy. We'll see you next week at Daytona, man. Good points tonight, buddy.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Well, that is going to bring us up here to our final interviewer here tonight. Cruns in the 21, Robert Lynch, for everybody that does not know. But Cruns, man, awesome job out here tonight. It's an insane race out there here tonight, buddy. We got to hear from you, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it there, Joshua. It was definitely an insane race. Like I said, I started 4th and finished 3rd, so I was lucky to be able to finish 3rd. Because of all the crashes, I think that's the only reason why I finished 3rd. It's Pocono is a tough track. It definitely is a tough track. You got that tunnel turn 2, and it's like if you don't line it up just right, you're going into the wall. And like you said many times, you see a bunch of us out there coming off in turn 3, coming down the straight, before we get to the straight line for the finish line, or start finish line, we smacking that wall. and I've done it a couple times tonight. It's so hard because the car loves to drift that way. Because if you get in it too early, you're sliding up. If you don't get out of it early enough, you're sliding up. It's a tough track to race.
Yeah, and it's not just in these cars either. It's in every single vehicle that you come out here to race at Pocono. Coming out of turn number 3, you don't diamond it in and then come out just right. That wall is right there, and I think it's the way the track's designed.
It is, but it really it's if you're single file, it's a lot easier, and because you can make your turn and line it up just right. But we're out here, we're trying to do side by side, and most all these turns, it's you could do side by side, but it's rough.
Yeah,
and it's definitely rough. And plus the downshifting, because this track we actually downshift at this track where we normally don't downshift at any other track.
Oh wow!
This is the only track this season that we've downshifted at, and it takes a toll on you.
So y'all couldn't clutch it or anything to keep?
No, because especially coming out of 1, you're too low of speed. You had to go back down in the 3rd, about halfway through the turn and come out. You come out in 3rd, yeah.
Wow.
And then wind it up, and about $7,000, and about 160 mile an hour, and then you shift to 4th. Yep.
Wow. See, that's I don't remember. I mean, I've raced in these cars before. I don't remember ever shifting. Then again, you know how long it's been since I've actually raced.
I hear you, brother.
It's been a while. Well, it was Pocono, Pinocchio's nose or whatever, Tricky Triangle. I've got several names for it. It was tricky. That's why they call it the Tricky Triangle, but we go to a track next week that is not known for being tricky. It might be trickier in these cars because of the way they're designed, but Daytona, the final race of the season here, bud, for season 4. So, these cars, the way they're designed, you got that back end, you got that nose that kind of dips down, you got drafting. How careful do y'all have to be next week?
You just got to be careful of one another. We've ran Daytona with these cars since we started this league, since Billy, Richard, and I started this league.
Oh, okay.
We ran Daytona every season. It was always our finisher. I think the first season we actually ran it the beginning and the end. So it's a fun track to race with these cars. And I mean, I've won one of them at Daytona in this car. I know Billy won, I think, last season in the trucks in this at Daytona.
Wow.
So you could win at Daytona. You just gotta have the right partner to work with, and then luck, but just you gotta take care of your car.
Well, what's the mindset going into it? Because I know coming into tonight, you were setting back into that fifth in the points. Of course, I know not saying anything bad, but you had no shot at a championship this season because the way the points are right now. Now at the beginning, you had a shot, everybody did, but later on into the season, you found yourself pretty far back. But I know you and Eric was talking there before we got to the interviews, and I think there was maybe a fighting chance there between you and him. Maybe for that third position, I guess what you could say. Kind of give the fans some idea on what y'all was talking about. On
Well,
that.
it was technically going to be between him, Billy, and then I had the long shot of trying to get past both of them.
Okay.
Because Billy's in fourth in points, he was in third in points, and with tonight I finished. Of course, I finished third. He won the race and he kind of swept tonight.
Yeah.
So he gained a lot of points tonight. So I think more or less he's probably going to lock down third place. Unless he crashes out next week or something. But who knows? I mean, he's after I look at the points, and it's pretty well set, I think. So.
Well, with that being said, I don't know how the points are going to line up, but we're going to go ahead and kind of talk about it right now real quick before we get to, everything else we got to do. Adam not having the night he wanted out here tonight with Eric right there. He was pretty far back. Do you think he's got a shot going into Daytona for maybe having a chance to pick up that P2 position over him?
No.
No.
I mean, you got to look at it this way. Right now, the way the points are looking, I think Daniel's got it set down.
Yeah.
And then because he's at 1804, Adam's at 1630.
Oh, okay.
And Eric Blout is in 1569, and then I'm in fourth at 1452. So yeah, I think it's more or less set. First, second, third is already set.
Oh, okay. We already know probably the first is already set as well. So
yeah, it's about 100 over 100 points.
Wow.
100, it's 110, 117 points between me and Eric.
Wow.
So yeah, there's a lot. So
well, we can't. We can say it's a lot, but we gotta wait. Of course,
it's not 100% because technically, if Eric has another night like he did tonight, and Adam has a night like he did tonight, technically Eric can take second.
So he could take second.
Yeah, he could take second. I think Daniel's got the championship lockdown.
Okay,
but it could be
wow.
It could be tight. I mean, because he's less than 100 points away, from Adam, and you can gain 100 points in a night if you have a good night like that.
Wow. All right. So we could have a battle for P2 out here. And
I think so.
And of course, I'm not going to confirm it. We'll let you confirm it, but we'll wait till next week on.
Yeah,
on
I got to go through
FanDuel
I got to go through it all tonight after after I get all settled down and get out of my racing clothes and everything and go through the points. But it's looking like there's going to be a fight though for part of the championship. I mean, maybe not the top. Maybe I think Daniel's got it locked down, but at least for P2, there should be a fight.
All righty. Well, Bud, awesome job out here tonight on the third place finish. Of course, Daytona next week. That's going to be a fight for sure going into that race. Any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give Robert before you go celebrate? Of course, get ready for the final race.
Yeah, I just want to thank the drivers. I mean, it's been a tough season. With a lot that we've had to deal with this season, it's been tough. But I also want to thank our sponsors. Our main sponsor, 5-Star Beverages, and of course, Beef Jerky Unlimited for our pole position award sponsor, and of course, our other driver sponsors is what we call them. You got Victory Sim, and you got Performance Distributors. And then of course our magazine sponsorship from Speedway Illustrated that sponsored last year, and we just carried them over to this year because they gave away 10 magazines, which I was one of them.
Wow!
And I'm still getting them because we got a year subscription, so I love that magazine. So, but yeah, my personal sponsors, my race team with me, my son, my grandson, AKA Racing. That's what that is. It's a 3-generation race team. And just for you to broadcast and MaxspeedTV, and thank everybody else especially the fans. I mean, thank you to fans for watching us and supporting us. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, I think we all had a good time out there in chat here tonight. I had them cracking up laughing. So I think we had a good night, and I'm looking forward as always to carrying on into the end of the next season. Just to give you a little heads up, Robert, my brother, will be actually joining me up in the booth next week for the final race for season 4. But
Okay. Well, I look
so,
forward to meeting them, and that's cool.
yep, I believe I'll have to figure out a way to get him the super late model because I believe you got to buy it. Not mistaken.
I believe so.
But I've got to figure out a way to get him that. But other than that, we'll get him up here.
All right.
So, all righty, Robert. We'll go celebrate P3 here tonight. We'll see you next week.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Yep. All right. Well, that is Robert out here tonight. Of course, a big shout out to all the fans out there that tuned in. We're going to go ahead and get down here to the official results. Of course, depending on the admin stuff they do have to do out here tonight. But this is going to be our official, not official results. Eric Blount going to grab the win out here tonight. What a race by Eric, sweeping the night here tonight at Pocono. James Napier going to finish on the outside of him in second. Robert Cruns, who we just talked to, Robert Lynch, Cruns, whatever, they're in third. Popeye will come back in that fourth. David Duke, Chris Akers in fifth. Holloway sixth. Larry Wayne Rayborn seventh. David Cox going to come back up into the 8th spot. Billy Stanley grabbing the top 10 in ninth. And Paul Bilson in 10th. Adam Robertson and Richard Suddeth 11th and 12th, respectively, here tonight. But again, our winner out here tonight is going to be Eric Blount. And again, a big shout out to all the fans out there, all the sponsors out there. I know Robert just went over them, but we gotta do it as always here. Again, 5-star Beverages, Speedway Illustrated, Beef Jerky Unlimited, Victory Sim, Performance Distributors, and of course anybody else that I missed out there here tonight, do apologize. But a big shout out again to all the fans out there. 13 likes out here tonight. Awesome job, guys. Remember, next week, folks, for the championship, or at the championship, we will be giving away, or GRaceland Shootout Series, we'll be giving away that gold record for the 50th year anniversary Aloha Elvis record there. You can see it right there on the screen. That is coming from Billy and Liz Stanley. So big shout out to them for, giving that away next week to a lucky fan out there in chat. So y'all will want to tune in, chat it up and chat like you seen out here tonight. And, of course, there is, I believe, also on the line too. Some drivers are going for some lucky fan to get a chance to go to GRaceland. So that is on the line. But that is, of course, going to do it here for MaxspeedTV. Thank you, everybody, again for tuning in. Until next week, folks, take care. Take care. Thank you again. And have a good night and stay safe.